Hi, everybody. I'm going to read to you today The Jalapeno Man. This one is written by Debbie Leland, illustrated by Anne Hollis Rife. Jalapenos. Who's ever had a jalapeno pepper? Really spicy. I like to put them in guacamole. They make recipes taste really yummy. But let's see about the Jalapeno Man. Way down south in a small Texas town called Salsa, where the sun sets but the heat never rests, where fire ants build mounds as high as houses, and the Rio Grande River runs hotter than lava, lived a little old rancher and his wife. And being as everything was so hot in Salsa, when the little old rancher's wife went to bake a special gingerbread surprise for her husband, she gathered the spiciest jalapeno and chili pecan peppers she could find. The little old rancher's wife wanted to make a real gingerbread vaquero, so she decorated him with a 10-gallon jalapeno hat, a pair of pointy-toed jalapeno boots, a black licorice lasso, and a set of silver ball spurs. She used a chili pepper for his mouth and a pecan for the buckle on his belt. Just as she put on the last swirl on his blue bandana, that cowboy jumped off the plate, shouted, "Yippee-yi-yay!" ran across the floor, out the swinging doors, across the front porch, and down the gravel driveway like a bandit running from the law. "Oh, my!" shouted the little old rancher's wife, running after him. "Come back!" "Come back!" shouted the little old rancher who was mending a barbed wire fence. "Yee-haw!" shouted the gingerbread cowboy. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the red-hot jalapeno man." He ran into a field where blue bonnets rolled like ocean waves, where Mexican hats two-stepped with black-eyed Susans, and Indian paintbrushes grew as wild as Mustangs. He passed a steer grazing in the grass. "Stop, stop," shouted the longhorn steer. "You smell sweeter than the summer rain." "Yee-haw!" he shouted. "I ran away from a little old rancher and his wife. I can run away from you too. I can. I'm the red-hot jalapeno man." He ran past a prickly pear cacti with thorns as sharp as a porcupine's quills, and with flowers so rich in color they looked as if the sun had stopped by and dripped each one. He nearly tripped over an armadillo that was asleep in the brush. "Stop, stop," shouted the armadillo. "I'm as hungry as a cowboy coming off the range." "Yee-haw!" he shouted. "I ran away from a little old rancher, his wife, and a longhorn steer, and I can run away from you too. I can. I'm the red-hot jalapeno man." He ran into a pasture where oil wells pumped up and down with the rhythm of a fiddle-playing band, where pecan trees polka-dotted while yuccas Cotton-Eye Joe'd in the silhouette of the setting sun. He ran past a band of javelinas. "Stop, stop," shouted the javelinas. "You'll taste much better than those mesquite beans." "Yee-haw!" he shouted. "I ran away from a little old rancher, his wife, a longhorn steer, and an armadillo, and I can run away from you too. I can. I'm the red-hot jalapeno man." And he kept running. He ran past wooden windmills, spinning faster than wagon wheels, faster than West Texas tumbleweeds, faster than thunderstorms rolling across the plains. He even ran past a Palomino horse racing up the hill. "Stop!" neighed the horse. "Stop!" The Palomino stallion raising his front legs into the air. "Yee-haw!" he shouted. "I ran away from a little old rancher, his wife, a longhorn steer, an armadillo, and a band of javelinas, and I can run away from you too. I can. I'm the red-hot jalapeno man." He ran past fields where cotton looked like snow. This is cotton, like cotton balls that you guys can use. It grows on a plant. Where roadrunners pretended to be sheriffs, and tarantulas were the deputies. They're watching out. He passed a rattlesnake that was sunning on a rock. Stop, shouted the rattlesnake, shaking his tail like maracas in a mariachi band. I could swallow you whole. Yee-haw, he shouted. I ran away from a little old rancher and his wife, a longhorn steer and an armadillo, a band of javelinas and a palomino stallion, and I can run away from you too. I can. I'm the red hot jalapeno man. By this time, the jalapeno man was positive that no one could catch him. Not the black-tailed jackrabbit, not the white-tailed deer, not even the red-tailed hawk. The jalapeno man noticed a coyote that was following him. He turned around and he shouted to him, "You can't catch me! No one can." "Oh my," said the clever coyote. "Even if I could, I wouldn't try to catch you." The jalapeno man ran until he came to the bank of the Rio Grande River. He didn't dare touch the water. Oh no, because if he did, he would crumble faster than a mockingbird changes his song when she sings. But if he didn't cross the river, the posse would soon catch him, as sure as a horned toad catches flies for breakfast. "Jump on my tail, and I'll swim with you," the coyote offered with an innocent grin. Uh-oh, we know how this goes with the wolf sometimes. Wonder what the coyote's going to do. The jalapeno man jumped on the coyote's tail. The coyote slid into the river, and as they reached the middle of the river, the coyote said, "It's getting deeper. Maybe you should climb onto my back." So the jalapeno man jumped onto the coyote's back, and when they were nearly to the other side of the river, the coyote said, "You might get wet. Maybe you should jump onto my nose." The jalapeno man jumped onto the coyote's nose. And as soon as the coyote stepped out of the river, he threw his head back and flipped the jalapeno man like a bucking bronco, tossing a buckaroo off his back. Snip, snap, snip. The coyote licked his lips. The posse arrived at the edge of the Rio Grande just in time to see the coyote running up and down the bank, breathing fire out with every breath. That jalapeno man was hotter than 100 scorpion stings, hotter than the Texas sun at high noon, hotter than a branding iron that was right off the coals. Oh my goodness. The coyote ran to the top of the mesa and howled. He howled all night through until he nearly melted the moon. Look at it dripping. Oh my goodness. He had some bad jalapeno breath. "I'll walk a mile across burning coals," said that coyote. "I'll sit on 1,000 cactuses. But as long as I live, I'll never, ever eat another jalapeno man again." And that is the story of the Jalapeno Man.